Hey everyone, this is Les from Comfortable Shoes Studio, and this is Art Making Vlog 30-something. And I wanted to talk today about why I think Art Journaling Ning got so popular so fast. So in the grand scheme of social media sites, Art Journaling Ning was not all that. In the grand scheme of art journaling sites, I think Art Journaling Ning was pretty important and pretty big. At the end, we had over 6,000 members. I want to say like at one point there was 6,500, 6,500. And it grew pretty quickly. I think in part because it was free and it was a right time, right place type of thing. And I have this belief that when I was building it, it was less about me than it was about the community. I really wanted to build a community. And when I did that, I invited the community to add to the site. It wasn't all about me. I made it about the community. And sure, part of that is my personality and my belief that information wants to be free and all of that. But it wouldn't have been anything without the community, I don't think. I also think that it was about connection. I think there were a lot of people, myself included, who were looking to connect with others who had similar interests. I was often the person in my neighborhood who was walking around with a sketchbook, and that felt really weird. I felt weird. And all of a sudden, there was a place where all of the other people who felt weird about carrying around their sketchbook and making art in it and didn't necessarily want to make finished art pieces with that artwork had a place. It had a place where they could share it and explore it and talk about it and have others be supportive of it. And I think it's that connection. The more I work in community-based care and community-based art therapy and doing group therapy, group work, where we build community in the groups. I see this time and time again with the kids that I work with. I saw it time and time again with the adults that I worked with, that when you bring a group of people together through one common interests, they build community. And I think, I don't know if I can rebuild the same thing for as Art Journaling Ning. I do want to try. I've explored some sites that do similar things, and I think with the learning that I gained from Art Journaling Ning, I can bring that into new community software, new course software, and I think I can make something interesting. So I don't know that I will call it an art journaling site. I think I want to call it an art making site because I want it open to having other art making. And I think sometimes when we talk about art journaling, people get all twisted up about the idea of what is art journaling, and they want hard, fast, defined, this is art journaling, this is what belongs in the site. And I think if I call it an art making site, with some sort of focus on art journaling as part of it, because that's definitely a piece of it. And I mentioned this in my announcement vlog last week, that I think calling it art making instead of just strict art journaling leaves us open to new techniques, new ideas, things that we can pull into our art journals, rather than excluding things, because that's not art journaling. There were a number of times on Art Journaling Ning where I had to break up squabbles because people were like, what you posted wasn't art journaling. And who's to say that someone doesn't art journal on artist trading cards? Who's to say that someone doesn't art journal on loose paper? I have definitely journaled on loose paper before. I've also art journaled on loose paper and given that art away. So, I often, and I've been guilty of this too, thought about art journaling in very strict terms. And I think what I want to do as I build something new is think about it in looser and more open terms. Now, I won't be opening a site anytime soon. It's something I'm still in the exploration phase of. I'm still in the learning and looking phase. So, if you're interested, let me know. I'll keep you in the loop. I definitely will be making an announcement here when I do finally decide to reopen, re-engage in a community type thing. And, so I don't think, I will ever be able to recreate Art Journaling Ning, and that's not the goal. That is definitely not the goal here, because I don't think it can happen. I don't think that's a reality, at all. But anyway, I thought I would share that in a vlog with all of you, and, see you next time. If you enjoyed this content, if you have enjoyed any of my content, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit like if you feel like it, hit dislike if you feel like it. It's a free country. Also, I'm going to totally be awkward here and say if you really enjoyed my content, or if you've enjoyed anything that I've ever posted over the years, head over to my Ko-fi and buy me a coffee. It's a great way to show support for the channel, and it gives you access to some additional content. I do some writing over there. I share behind the scenes photos, and whatnot. So, thanks, and I'll see you next time.